They've got me out here super early. You can tell I'm still waking up. But they got the crane out here. We're getting a roof on today, one of the yurts. I pulled in, utilities were here. They're getting the natural gas under the road today too. So yeah, we got lots of stuff to do in today's episode, so let's get into it. So this is the center ring for the roof. All of the rafters will go up to that, and then the dome will sit on top. So we went with the crane just kind of for simplicity, so that way we don't have to have that sit up there and kind of struggle to keep it up there. They got the crane so they can have that sit there. They can take their time, do things right. So once we get the roof on, we are going to be putting on that gray metal roofing. Just really goes with the kind of yurt feel. So as we got this going on with the crane, the crew is here doing the natural gas. They're going to be, like I thought today, putting it underneath the road. So they're going to be boring it underneath the road and getting it over to where our meter is, putting in a meter for the gas by the electric. My coffee's kicked in. I'm feeling good. They've got the crane out of here already. As you can see, they've got all the rafters connected to that. I think they still have to do some finagling to make sure things are lining up correctly, but they've got it going on. They are going to get this going, and then I think he said this one is going to be Saturday. They're going to be, so in a couple days here, they're going to be doing the large one. That one should be real interesting, just seeing how big it is. So they ran that piping through this trench, and it's going to come up. It's going to sit right in here somewhere to be able to be connected into the house for the in-floor heating, oven, whatever else we have running off of the natural gas. Now they got this cable that's kind of going through all of that. You can kind of see it right there. They were saying that kind of cinches it down so that way if there's any snow load or anything, it doesn't cause it to like cave in at all. It's just an extra security there. So they've got that gas line over here now. Got it buried up here for us to access. We had dug out the trench, so we'll be backfilling that here today after everything's said and done. But they are out there right now just filling out the road area. They bored underneath. So now they're just covering all their tracks, all their trenches and stuff. So the guys have been hard at work. They've got the roof pretty much dialed in up there. They even started doing some staining of the parts that we'll see. We went with like a darker, I think they called it like oak look on it. So they did start framing in the master bedroom and bathroom area. We got this wall here that's gonna separate the bedroom and bathroom. And then we've got a smaller closet here. We're really gonna have to make things work with just the circular aspect of the build. But I'm no problem. I know that we'll get it figured out and just deal with less space. They've got the crane back to do the roof on the larger yurt. Right now they're setting up kind of like a tower thing, so that way they can set the circular, I don't know what even call it, what the dome sits on and all the rafters connect to there. They got a tower so they can set that on there so they can work on that. So that's what they're setting up right now. Yeah, so with that tower, they're gonna put that ring kind of like with the other yurt. They're gonna put that ring on top just to kind of get it steady. And then all the rafters, just like the other one, will go from that to the top of the walls. And then they'll start building out the roof, and then the dome will sit on top of that, exactly like the smaller one. So I just talked to them. That is to the exact measurement of where the bottom of the ring is gonna be. So like on this one, the ring that all the rafters connect to. But for that one, we had the crane just hold it there. So it's kind of swinging and stuff, so just a little bit more unstable. This one, it's gonna sit on top, and then the crane can just go. They're not even gonna have to wait for the crane anymore. So he'll just set it and he'll go. So that way it's steady. They can take their time. They can work, get the rafters up without it swaying back and forth and stuff. So it's going to work out really well for them. So they're getting the rafters set on this one. It's quite a bit longer of an angle just because it's a wider diameter. They've got to go higher to get to the center. So it looks gigantic, especially now, but it'll look great when it's done. So we are just over a quarter of the way done, it looks like. They are cruising along, getting those in. So they are done for the day, but they said that they've got their system down. One more day, they'll have this, all the rafters out. So one more day, this should be done. It is the next work day, and like they said, they had their rhythm down, and they got this roof all done. So we still got the tower in the middle, right there. They're just gonna make sure everything's set first, and then they'll take out a bit at the top, and then start dismantling it, and then we'll be starting to frame. Boys doing what boys do, playing in the dirt with all the concrete. Boys, say hi.
Hi.
I'll do more of the interior with the framing, and probably gonna be starting into electrical and plumbing here soon. So I'll get another video on that. But join us next time. We're gonna be doing more on the barn and the animals, getting them down here. So again, I appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll see you next time.